All right. Well, we've had some really hot days lately, so plants aren't really used to that. um, what they were used to was the rain all day long, every day. But so we're trying to get through this. I planted some things. We painted the porch. The porch is looking much better. We're going to get some little trellises to put back behind there. So here's a little update for you all. Butterfly bush still isn't growing much, but it doesn't look bad, so I'll take it. Coleus is looking pretty happy. It's been growing slowly but surely. This coreopsis, I just deadheaded it today, so I'm hoping tomorrow we'll have some nice blooms. I just really like the way that red is in the middle of it, so it's looking like it's all got those new buds. So this dahlia is the only one that I have that's doing well, but we'll take it. Because my other two dahlias, they just didn't make it. And my rose bush, it has been getting eaten to bits and pieces. I got these two new little buds that I'm hoping will bloom, and that's kind of it. But I don't know, this is the first year for everything, so we can we take what we can get this year. Especially because like this right here, this is an annual, and it doesn't even look like it has any, new growth at all. So let's see if I can zoom in a little bit better. There we go. Angelino, looking pretty good. My Vermillionaire has been totally loving life. So it broke off a little piece the other day, a few weeks ago. So I was able to take that piece that broke off and I planted it in the ground. This is a silly little pot that I put together. This one is another. Don't worry, we're gonna take care of the bottom of the porch too. But this is what we got for now. These are little annual salvias that they come and go. They do good, they don't do good, it doesn't matter. This pot is another dahlia pot, so looks like it's got a bunch of new growth coming along. And this is the pot that my sister put together for me. It hasn't been doing so great in the heat, but it's definitely gonna bounce back. So hopefully we'll get some days of rain here. Look at this. This is the Gomfrida. These are so cool. And then my other Vermillionaire, it's kind of leaning a little bit. This was a little bachelor's button. So we have another bud coming along, and I think I have another one somewhere along here, but look how pretty that is. Oh, here it is, that one right there. So my dianthus, every time I deadhead it, it comes back super fast, so I just love that color of pink. And of course my Japanese willow, just kind of stealing the show over here, which is totally fine with me. I can't remember the name of it. I think this starts with a G. This is like a ground cover plant, so it comes up with these pretty little flowers. That's a daylily. It already bloomed, so I just got it in the ground recently. My dianthus with some mystery plant growing behind it. I'm curious to see what it is. I don't know if that's a weed or not, but look at my hollyhock. She finally bloomed. So I am extremely excited about that. And she's got all these baby buds coming up. But this is pretty. I can't wait to see this really take off in the future. It's got all these little ones coming down. New growth. We love new growth. The hibiscus has been growing like crazy since I planted it. We're just gonna pass up the poker plant because it already bloomed. So maybe something else will come if I fertilize it. This is my zinnias that I grew from seed. And then my orchids, they already bloomed as well. There's some more ground cover plants. More zinnias from seed. Again, this this powwow echinacea is coneflower plant. She is so pretty. I think she is the happiest plant that I have in this garden. And then this, my Texas sage got all these new blooms on them the other day, and then they left. Oh, here's one. There we go. But we got some more new buds coming, so. I love how this is supposed to be like a shrub that comes up from the ground, but somebody trained it to kind of grow like a little mini tree, which I'm happy about that. Black-eyed Susans. And then another salvia down here. So I think what's gonna happen, we're gonna end up getting probably a really good rain this week, guaranteed. And then everything is going to just go crazy. Daylily, this was a transplant, so we can't really expect much from it. Everything in this back garden here was a transplant from my sister's garden. She just dug up a bunch of daylilies and sedum and black-eyed Susans, and I just had to get them in the ground. So I'm really proud with how, really happy actually how all these turned out. So we're gonna maybe put something back there. I'm not sure. I know I'm gonna put more mulch back there, but I'm gonna take you along. So we looked at all of this. Look at this is going crazy. I have all this cardboard down so I can kind of get a hold of these weeds, but looks like we have some squash coming. Okay, and then I think we have some coming over here. Yep. And yeah, wow, look how big this zucchini plant is. I always go crazy over how big these zucchini plants are. Yeah, looks like we got some little guys coming. So again, I think we're just gonna get there's a little carrot. It's a black nebula. Can barely see. Like I said, I think we're gonna get a really good rain, and then everything's just gonna go crazy. I know I have to get some cages. There's my chocolate cherry, my chocolate cherries. I love these. These are all from seed. So, yeah, and then everything's just gonna explode. My tomato plants don't look very, very good. I mean, again, I know I need to put them in cages, but I don't know if anybody has any advice. All of the leaves are all curled up, and I'm not loving that. This is my yellow pear. They're all from seed too. Heirloom tomatoes. This is a yellow pear. We got some couple flowers on them. What is this? A purple Cherokee. That's the San Marzano. Looks like it's been doing the best. But again, I don't know what's up with the curled up leaves. So I don't really like that. I think this is a yellow brandywine. That's a pink brandywine. They have different type of leaves, which is pretty cool. This is my cucumber plant. which has been going wild. We got some cucumbers on it. I know I need another trellis for it to go up because it's kind of just been going crazy. With the sunflowers, I just kind of watered everybody. So looks like my pepper plant is trying. It was just a couple leaves like a month ago. So we'll get to moving on this way. Showed you guys all of this. Yeah, we have some strugglers. The heat. The heat really did some things. This is my black and blue salvia. This one came back from nothing too, so I'm glad she's definitely made a comeback. My butterfly bush, I hope this is the good spot for her because I love this. This is one of my favorite plants. Those pretty little blooms. So, my poor lupine. It looks like it's doing okay though. I'm not mad. It came back from nothing, but I'm gonna show you guys a new project that I started. And hopefully, it turns out all right back here. I know we're getting towards the end of the summer too, and I'm just kind of putting things wherever and planting things wherever. My garden cart is overflowing, but I have every soil you could seriously imagine. It's crazy. My hydrangeas, I just planted them today. We got some more sedum over here, but yeah, this is a new project. It'll be hopefully looking like the front all mulched up in a week or two. Got some new growth on this hydrangea. One of them is a pop star, and one of them I think is forever summer. More sedum. This is more from my sister's garden. This lupine is hanging on by a thread, but I'm praying for it. We got the bee balm. I love bee balm. So pretty. I love this one. And then I think I have a darker colored one too. So I just got this in the ground. This is a recovery plant, that dahlia, that I don't know if it's even gonna make it. This is, again, I think I said this was my recovery garden. Zinnia from seed. Hopefully I can get some blooms this year. My Gara. So once I finally got her over here, she got pretty happy. More salvia. More zinnias from seed. Oh, there's my there is my vermilion air that I planted from a broken stem. So now she's in the ground. This is probably my best lupine that I have. So I'm hoping that she keeps growing and thriving back here. Got another bee balm. I know this looks kind of junky right now, guys, but I have a vision. This is my backyard garden bed, and this is like a 3 to 6 hour sun. This is a new bush my boyfriend picked up for me today. I forget the name of it, like rocket berry or something like that, but super cool. I'm in love with it. It's supposed to get like 3 to 6 feet tall, so there is a vision back here. Whoopsie, sorry. There is, I promise. So I know everything's not looking so hot right now, but I promise you it's gonna look good. We're gonna get this rain and everything's gonna pop back up. Since it's been getting all this sun, I think it just needs like a full, like, you know, wash down from the rain. Here's one of my coral bells. This is my little shaded garden underneath my cigar tree. Got my painted fern. This seems to be loving life since I put her in the ground. Here's some arugula, and a hosta. So this is another project I'm working on. Gonna get this going all the way around the tree, and then we're just gonna push it back to the tree line. So garden beds everywhere. So yeah, I don't love the way that the whole backyard's under construction right now, guys. Seriously, this is another project I have going on. I'm trying to make a back patio area, so everything's under construction. I just fenced the rest of this yard in. I think I have like 3 panels missing over here, but for 1 year I did all of this work. I'm gonna say it's not so bad. And I'm hoping that, you know, by the end of the summer, come fall, like I said, this will all be mulched, and then I'll get everything ready for next year. And then hopefully all these perennials will come back next year and everything will be looking great. I mean, it's been project after project back here. We just put these stairs on so we could use the back door. We're about to get a new roof. We're going to paint the house. We have a lot going on. But we're just trying to make this place, you know, look and feel as good as possible, because it's been needing some love. We've only lived here since November. So here's more of my my pavers I got ready. I have mulch ready. I have more of my concrete slabs for my back patio that I'm making. We're gonna repaint the house. We're trying to figure out what color. Honestly, we might like this olive green color with the black. So we're thinking about that. We reinforced this little part of the porch was on lean mode, but we got that squared away so the porch isn't gonna fall out on us. But this mulch is gonna be, we're gonna finish mulching back to here to take care of all of these weeds. And like I said, these little trellis things, I think I'm gonna order new ones that are white, and those are old as probably the house, and put those up along how they were sitting back along the porch before. So yeah, it's coming along, guys. I would say that I'm really proud of all the work that we've been putting in. Got our flag up. Again, we're getting, look, I mean, you can even see whoever lived here before just kind of threw everything together. But it's looking a lot nicer. I'm really trying. Both of us are. So, yeah. Here we are, guys. Well, thanks for sticking through and watching with me and watching my garden grow. If anybody has any suggestions, or especially on my tomatoes, you know, it could just be all the sun and hot weather we've been getting. It could be a few different things. But again, thank you guys all for watching, and like I said, keeping up with my gardening and watching everything progress. So trying to make it look and feel as what's the word I'm looking for? It's not even homey, because it does look that feel homey here already, but just kind of have like a garden oasis. I really love all the plant life. So again, thanks for following, thanks for watching, and hope everybody has a really nice night.